much like any other fan. But we have our own spin on it. Basically curveball things that don't make sense. Like, say, the Master Morpher. Where that came from. They gold painted it and then just put, like, random coins into it. How did TJ knew who Draven was?
Same with Rocky.
Same with Rocky, is my question. It wasn't explained. Maybe previous episode. The robot clones weren't really that good. I mean, they tried going the Mad Max route with the spikes.
Or a really
spiky shoulder pads, blackened where the white was, and pretty much metallic on certain parts of the body, which made no sense. Once. The only person who actually didn't have any screen time was pretty much Trent. The coolest White Ranger there was after Tommy. We actually watched clips of, like, the 6th Ranger first battles, and the evil White Drago Ranger, beauty. That's how you're supposed to do an intro for a character. That's how you're supposed to at least introduce a 6th Ranger. An added addition to improve the team. Or to cause a little bit of, a curveball into the mix. Psycho Rangers. They appeared out of thin air in space, and were basically causing havoc. It was very brutal. Very brutal. Like karate chopping a guy till he actually spews out blood. Yeah. Thank God they didn't introduce that into our age. They did introduce the part where they were, like, beating up people and basically about to fire at people. Let's go, Kaiser, go, let's go. I'm a Go-Kaiser fan. From Japan, they would usually go into a separate series, not merge the two. For which the Americans did, and it actually did work. It had its purpose. The thing is, it made no sense for a Super Mega Force. No sense. Yes, they did take some parts of the Japanese version, which is basically bring back the old Rangers. Not transformed, basically saying they're just going to teach them certain things about their own powers of that specific series in order for them to gain the power. That was supposed to be Go-Kaiser. They gained powers from other Super Sentai. Each episode you get a different Ranger, or you get an episode where they were all red or all blue. Mix and match. That would have been a great concept as a separate series. But no, they wanted to make it the Season 2. The Season 2. Tokyuger, which was Express Sentai, Imagination, and Express Trains. Woo! And the worst Megazord transformation is, like, literally the joke of seeing Thomas the Tank Engine as a Megazord. That's what it looked like. There was no real no real thought to it. Zoologers, which was basically the ones with the cube as their morpher, a Rubik's Cube. See, this is the kind of thing where I say the actual costumes is way better than the actual morpher. Power Rangers Turbo Go! Power Rangers Turbo Go! Just wanted to introduce Turbo like that because of concept, and of course Justin.
Wow, cool. Justin, what are you doing here? Rocky couldn't make it, so he sent me.
What are you talking about?
Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger. Isn't that cool or what?
They gave him a growth spurt. It was bad. And the technical third transfer of power for Turbo, boy, they really were like going with like a game show type of thing.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
Rather than the original series where it was like, here, become the new Rangers, that's it. For Pink, take the power point, there.
The power's all yours now.
Even though you were trying to steal my powers. For what you call it? Rita. With me, Rita could have done that a while back, but yet, just a simple removing of the watch, and a coin appears, and its power's transferred. Which was total BS. My joke about Dr. O, we were rewatching, like, say, like the first part where he's actually giving the kids the Dinomorphers, especially with the gems. They picked up the gems, and then he appears out of thin air, and he pulls out morphers that he had on hand. It was like, here, kids, would you like to become Power Rangers? Trust me, you'll be doing great. Don't worry about the smoke coming out of that rock. It's fine, you're good.
Whoa.
That's totally rock!
Oh yeah! All your weapons, they're in your belt. You got it, Dr. O! Whoa! Check it out!
Amazing!
Awesome! Nice! I got a Tyranno staff!
I can come to grips with this. Terror Grip!
Sweet! A Tricera shield!
Well, he's like, yes. Use your morphers. Hyperforce, that weird thing for a live stream, especially since they appeared in the comics of Boo, for which I thought they were just a new concept, and then it dawned on me. What was it, like issue
29.
29. It dawned on me while I was like going through the long list of Super Sentai and Power Rangers that I've seen over the years. It came as a shock to even see that. And I'm like, I knew they were going to do it. They had their cover issue, but I didn't know they were actually going to be in the comics. Goes to show, you make a live stream, make some sort of like cool characters, and then Boom Comet made it more awesome.
Okay, and also you got Bulk as a ranger.
Which I even made a joke about it, that imagine if the original Rangers saw the technical, I'm guessing, yellow Hyperforce, and making the joke is like, Bulk? Dark Spectre was exactly the same bad guy from the Turbo film, which made no sense.
I am Dark Spectre, monarch of all that is evil. I have captured the mighty Zordon and am draining him of his powers.
Malgory, which made no sense whatsoever. And they had to recycle a villain that wasn't even that good. They killed it with the Megazord within only a few minutes. What are you gonna say? If people were asking that, like at a conference, God forbid, that yeah, we recycled the character from the film, but we made it as an evil bad guy. What was it, like a portion of the bad guy or something like that? Or an imitation? It's just stupidity. Operation Overdrive, it was an okay series. Great costume designs for the villains. Storyline wise, it had its ups and downs, especially seeing the Red Ranger be a robot or an android, whatever you like to call it, because his son technically died.
Hey, Dad. Did something happen to me?
Apparently the son died and he basically made a robot version of his son.
You're an android. I created you.
That's impossible. I gotta be dreaming this one.
He's telling you the truth, Mastermind.
And then, for some weird reason, at the very end of the series, he became a real boy, like Pinocchio.
What are you guys looking at?
You're alive. It's Mac.
Yeah, I'm alive. You can feel my heart racing at a mile a minute. Wait. I can feel my heart. Dad, I have a heart!
Let's go, Kaijan, go, let's go.
We'll definitely say the 20th anniversary. You have to watch the Go Kaiser film to understand how epic it was, how great it was, especially since it had every Ranger or Super Sentai team. I mean, from the very first to the technical current. It made sense, and it tied in with the Go Sager film, which was their debut as Go Kaiser, which was probably the most masterful thing they could ever do, and a smart play by them, very smart. And they made the fourth wall jokes like, we're in a movie, so let's make it showy. But I kid you not, the 20th anniversary, you haven't watched it, thank God you haven't watched it, it really would have hurt. The legendary battle was cut down so bad, less than 10 minutes, that wasn't really that epic, that had characters that they just said, oh, these are other Rangers that we never even seen before. Never explained whatsoever. They just throw it, okay, yeah, these are all the Rangers, just have at it.
I love being a Power Ranger.